About this time, every year I think back to being a kid and how excited I was to go trick-or-treating. For a kid, the idea that all you have to do is put on a costume, you get to go to everyone you know and they're going to give you candy, that seemed too good to be true. That was incredible. I always had grandiose ideas of dressing up as some elaborate superhero with special powers and incredible weapons, or maybe a mythical creature that breathed fire. Well, I never was any of those things. Maybe it was because my parents were in the ministry, or perhaps fire-breathing costumes were a little bit out of our budget. Nevertheless, I would strap on that plastic mask, the kind with the rubber band that pulled your hair, throw an empty pillow over my shoulder, and step out into the great unknown. I could just imagine the bounty of candy that awaited me. Overall, it was a fantastic experience. I got some great candy, got to meet some neighbors that previously were strangers to me. I was always surprised at how kind and just how gracious everyone was, even though some of my neighbors, frankly, had bad taste in candy. But you can't hold that against them. But it seems like there's always at least that one house, the one at the end of the block that has its lights off. I would never think they probably don't celebrate this holiday because of their religious convictions, or maybe they had a long day at work and they just need some rest. Instead, I would think, what is going on? Why don't they like kids? Are they mean? I'm not sure what they thought by leaving the lights off. They probably had great reasons for doing so. However, as a kid, I was left to wonder because I never had a chance to meet them. At one point, Jesus challenged his followers to let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Here at Faith, we are always looking for creative ways to share God's love. Over the years, we've tried different approaches to reach people where they are at. In fact, in the next few weeks, we will be talking about a great opportunity that we have to provide food for families in our community who are experiencing homelessness this holiday season. We will also be providing Christmas gifts for children whose parents are incarcerated. And we're going to be collecting clothes for a new local thrift store with the Union Rescue Mission. With that same desire to reach people where they are at, we're going to be taking a different approach to how we serve the community this October 31st. For several years, we've utilized the Harvest Festival as a way of reaching out to the community. As a staff, we've been praying and thinking about the fact that this is the one day that your neighbors will actually be showing up at your doorstep. We don't want you to miss that just incredible opportunity to be light in your neighborhood. While Harvest Festival has been great for those who attend, in our neighborhoods, we have probably built the reputation of being unwelcoming neighbors with the lights off. This year, instead of having Harvest Festival on October 31st, we'll be focusing on providing a great experience for our children and youth here at Faith on the weekend of October 26th and 27th, so that we can spend October 31st in our communities. Sometimes the best thing to do for your neighborhood is not just to invite them to church, but also to be the church in your neighborhood. That is why this year, on October 31st, we are encouraging you to leave the lights on, to be a neighbor to your neighborhood. As Jesus put it, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven.